do you have daily practices and or routines that you subscribe to without any interference?
I do. I take copious notes. You were joking. Everything I do, I like to think about before I do it, and I like to role play it in my head. I do the review preview. We've talked about this. So I preview every single day. I have my Outlook and all my tasks and my calendar, and I think about what those meetings are and responsibilities, and then I add to that and subtract throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, I will review what I did and didn't do, good, bad, or indifferent, and then set the next day up. So that is, I'm maniacal about that. And then
review, preview, morning and night.
Morning and night. I do like to make sure, especially as my kids have gotten older, that I get some time with my wife, because I leave when she's asleep and I work a full day, and I come back. I don't. It's an opportunity to clear some emails, and so I have to pick and choose that. But I do compartmentalize times when I get back with her. I changed my workout schedule, so I'm doing the morning thing now, which is working out a lot better.
Welcome to the morning club.
I like it a lot better. So rather than waking up early and reading, I wake up and work out and then get on with my day. But and then try to clear emails before. And there are times like Whit McCarthy came in today and goes, "Hey, I sent you that email last night. Did you get a chance to look at it?" And I was like, "You did?" And there it was, right there, unopened. So I try to do that.
He's on a good one the last couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do think just being organized is probably the most important thing. And then from there, there's variations. But my calendar's crazy.
Yeah.
And keeping that calendar right and making sure that you make yourself available for people. The worst thing in the world is saying, "I don't have time."
Right.
We talked about that.
Right.
This morning we had a deal, and I had another appointment with my aunt that I had to take her to the airport. And you were like, "Cool, that's good. We'll pick it up tomorrow." Well, I do think keeping those promises and those appointments and the tasks they're important to me. That's something that'll keep me up at night. If I just keep kicking something down, right?
Well, yeah.
It becomes a stuck.
Yeah. Why do tomorrow what you can do today? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. So calendar organization, you did mention fitness, which I always like to bring up to people because it's amazing to me how many people will push fitness or health aside. How important do you feel fitness is for you, for those that don't know you?
My diet has always been 90% good. Like I've eaten the same salad for 30 some odd years. Here I am at the brewery drinking beer in an interview. Trust me when I tell you it's been good. My mornings are light, usually just tea and vitamins. And then I do the same salad I've done for 30 some odd years, which is just a chopped salad that is brought to my desk. You see, you wouldn't totally know, but I don't leave much. And then I have nuts. I have a canister of nuts that I'll snack on, drink a lot of water, 6 to 8 cups a day. And then my wife is a fish and vegetable type of person. Where you get a little screwy is, I'll have wine, probably a couple nights more than I need to. And then on the weekend, pastas and stuff like that, I don't really care about. Yeah. So I could probably ease up on that. And then the workouts, I think as you get older, stretching becomes more and more important.
So true.
Like if you only stretch, that would be a great thing.
Absolutely agree. I hated yoga. I would curse people that would do that for a workout. I'm like, I don't even understand how stretching makes sense. Like, don't you need to burn and get some stuff out?
But you do burn, right?
But you do burn. And as you get older, I just feel like I went and took a bar class not too long ago. And I literally felt like SpongeBob in that class because I weight lift on a regular, but I don't make time to stretch. I just get up and go out. And so I'm sitting there with all these prior ballerinas touching their toes and throwing their head between their legs. And I'm still halfway down. And I'm like, this is not good.
I know. My daughter does that a lot. She's very, very good at it, but stretching's important.
It's so important. Well, good. I'm glad you're healthy. And I really do love our little fitness competitions in the office, actually. It's interesting to see how out of shape a lot of people
It's amazing.
are. But in their mind, they're not out of shape, actually. So they'll take the challenge.
For those that don't know, I had bodybuilded years ago, like late 80s. You guys did the shirts and all that stuff. And, when my daughter was young, there was a poster up in our gym, and it was when I was competing. And she was like, "Oh, who's that? Oh, that's your dad. That's Daddy. Yeah. What happened here? Like, what happened?"
Rude.
Closer to the end than the beginning.